Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Dalal Street Week Ahead program sponsored by Delta.exchange. In the month of January, I'm coming to Chennai and I will have a workshop in Chennai as well as in Mumbai. So those who are interested may contact our office. Check the description for details. This year, we started very well, at least the first trading day. Although the first trading day for Jan series was on December 31 and first trading day for the calendar year 2026 was on January 1, but both these days were mostly holidays in most of the countries, and as I told you, some serious FIIs, big FIIs will come back only after Jan 1, that is from Jan 2. The fact is that December 31, January 1, January 2, all 3 days Nifty moved higher, and also all 3 days Nifty moved higher significantly, and especially on January 2, FIIs were net buyers. So which means that some big FIIs, at least they've stopped selling. The buying figure was not very big, it's only about 328 crore something. The fact is that the previous trading sessions, 3 days alone, they have sold for 10,000 crore. And although we keep talking about, this FII selling, okay, we have to see the whole picture and see last year, FIIs, selling was record high. Okay, that is one way of looking at it. Another way of looking at it, last year was the record year for IPOs also. More than 2 lakh crore was collected through IPOs. So you can see the relation, many FIIs, they subscribe to IPOs, right, for listing gain, and once the listing gain comes, they just sell it. And I'm talking about small FPIs. I know a number of FPIs in Dubai. Okay, as and when there is a good IPO, they apply in huge quantities. As soon as the listing comes, they sell it. So they get a good profit. So in fact, there are some FPIs, they only do this. They don't do anything else. And you know what kind of FPIs is this one? So mostly these FPIs are controlled by Indians through some other means. So therefore, although FIIs have sold for 3,06,000 crore, but not the entire 3,06,000 crore is a genuine selling. A major part of it may be selling the shares which they obtained through IPO last year. That is just a simple rotation, right? And you will not be surprised, some of those FPIs were selling, they are some good friends of the promoters in India, right? And that is a way, they make their IPOs very, very successful. So let us not go into all those things. So for the time being, let us restrict our discussion, non-political and non-fraud. So FII selling is not really that bad, but still it is one of the highest. There is no doubt about it. So the first 1 or 2 weeks is very, very crucial to decide the trend for the 2026. So that is one thing. Second thing, after consolidating for the last 3 months, so the Nifty has actually broken out decisively. And right now, even the GIFT Nifty indicating another 30-40 point higher opening tomorrow morning. And although something has happened in between, US forces entered Venezuela and then arrested the Venezuelan president, but I don't think that that is going to have any big negative impact. Like just now I checked the crypto prices all are higher. right? So if there is any problem, like all the asset classes will crash. So the fact that crypto prices are higher, that shows that, tomorrow morning, the world is not going to react like something like, Russia-Ukraine war happened. But US is efficient. Within few hours, they closed everything, right? So let us not go into the details of that. If US can do the same thing to every country who is corrupt and drug issues, it'll be really very good. But of course, US cannot do again and again. I'm going back to politics. So overall, number one, the multi-month breakout. And number two, there is a possibility FIIs might stop selling or reduce selling. But if they start buying, I'm sure Nifty is going to go to 30,000 by the end of December. And of course, there are other things also like, budget and other things, right? But FII sentiment is very, very important. And we are coming to, the point of inflection. For a few more months, if this downtrend sustains, then domestic investors will lose the faith in the stock market and they will start liquidating, leading to a bigger problem. So let us hope that does not happen. So in that case, the market can only go higher. And at least the volatility index is indicating that. So volatility index is very, very low. Usually when the volatility index is very, very low, the probability of a big fall is very, very little. So you can see the 2017-18 period and also the markets, were very, very low weeks. The markets didn't go anywhere for a long time. So having said all these things, there are no big positives also. So there is no material change. There are no signs of Indo-US trade deal and few other things. But probably the corporate results, which may be starting to come from the next week, that is from, I think, 11th or 12th, TCS will be coming out with results. So then if the results are good, because the IT stocks are already oversold, like extremely oversold, we can say. So if they start recovering, then maybe Nifty can hope to pre-budget rally. So my expectation is that, it has the potential at least to touch 26,800 by the end of January if the corporate results are good. But however, people will definitely be cautious because of budget, and people will take a clear direction for the year only after the budget. So for the coming week, so one thing is very sure, 25,700 is going to be a very, very good support. And, because that is a swing low in December series. Since the all-time high is taken out, so we are in uncharted territory. So we can, the only analysis that helps to find at the all-time high is a Fibonacci. So Fibonacci retracement, we know, the same way people also, Fibonacci expansion also, they find out. So maybe I'll come out with a separate video on that. So what are the potential targets, but that may be in the long term, not for the short term. So overall, coming 5 days, Monday to Friday, Nifty is likely to trade between 25,700 and 26,800. So that is my expectation for the next week. But next week, there will be a lot of activities, a lot of speculation ahead of the Q3 corporate results. And mostly IT stocks will see some activity because IT stocks are the first set of stocks that will be coming out with results. Otherwise, the first week, usual things like, non-farm payroll data in US, initial jobless claims, private sector jobs data on Wednesday, then some manufacturing PMI data, services PMI data. I think from Europe, there are some consumer price inflation data is also there. So usually first 1 week will be data driven, but like our market is actually not a data driven market. So there is nothing to worry about our market. So the beginning is good. So let us see where it's going to take forward. We need to wait for confirmation for a few more days of trading. So let us see. Let us hope that the stock market does not disappoint the investors, and most probably, selling was overdone in small cap stocks. So like some of the small cap stocks are worth looking at it if you are a high risk taker for the year 2026. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.